Hello everyone, today I'll be unboxing an Infinity Blade figure. So here's the box the figure comes in. It's an older version of the box because it isn't white and it still has the black band around it. So first up I'll give you a close look at this band. So on top it has the Infinity Blade symbol and it says limited edition on it. Now as noted in my figures guide video, it says limited edition on it even when receiving a normal figure. Now on this side it says Infinity Blade, then it says chair, then it says Infinity Blade again on this side. So I'll put that over there, and here's the box. This is a small box, and it says Sandboxer at the top, and it has pictures on every side of it, including the bottom. Now, one thing to note before I open this up is there's no styrofoam protecting the figure because it was thrown out a long time ago. So without further ado, here's the inside of the box. So before the figure, there's this little piece of paper. This paper would come on top of the styrofoam layers and tell you how to safely remove your figure. It basically just says to remove the styrofoam one layer at a time to prevent snapping it. And there's nothing on the back of this. So here's the figure. This is the figure of Cyrus. He is in a stoic pose. He's wearing the king's armor and helmet, and he's holding the Imagine Dragon's axe. So this is a small figure, and he is number 14,329. So I'm going to bring the camera down so you can get a closer look at this guy, and yeah. Alright, now that we're close up with this figure, one of the first things you'll probably notice is how detailed this figure is. You can see all the little indents in his stomach armor. You can see all the little back plates in his back. You can even see the lines in his leg armor. Now, I got pretty lucky when getting this figure because I've seen figures where they're very grainy and all the details kind of melt together, but that's not at all the case with this figure. Now, something to note about these figures is they are very fragile. This arm was already snapped off by the previous owner, but since I've glued it back on. But if I were to try to pick up this figure by that arm, I'm pretty sure it would snap off. The only place I feel comfortable picking up this figure is in the middle of the body right here. That's because it's pretty stable and it doesn't feel like it's going to snap. Now, if we look down at the base, something I forgot to mention in my figures guide video is these bases are all meant to fit together. So if I had two figures, it would slide in right here and it would look really, really good together. Now, something else about these bases is they're extremely detailed as well. All the bricks down here are different, and there's even a rock he's standing on down here. Sandboxer did a really good job with these bases, and it's one of my favorite parts about the figure, actually. Now, as previously mentioned, this figure is in the stoic pose, but if you look at the stoic pose in-game, it'll look pretty different because this arm is meant to be coming out a bit, and the weapon will be sticking way out here. Now, Sandboxer actually modified the stoic pose, so the weapon is sticking into the ground. That's because if it wasn't, the weapon would totally snap off, but now it's pretty structurally stable and it works pretty well. Plus, it doesn't look any worse. I kind of like it better than the normal stoic pose. So, that's everything there is for this figure review. Next week I'll be posting a video on Infinity Blade stickers, so if you want to see that, you could subscribe. And thanks for watching.